Pretty famous carpenter remarked a couple thousand years ago that it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. Well, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a camel small enough or a needle big enough for this to happen. So I originally surmised, mistakenly, this meant being materially rich was something to be avoided. Yeah, it didn't make much sense to me either. So clearly I lacked understanding. So a little context first. According to many historians, ancient cities were often surrounded by high, thick walls with large gates to facilitate traffic in and out of the city. Now at night, the large gates would be closed, and small, easily defended man-sized doors were the only way in. Now these doors were known as the needle's eye. So perhaps a clear translation would be, it is easier for a camel to pass through the needle's eye than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. Now, camels could be brought through the needle's eye, but it required unloading them first, which is the spiritual crux of the teaching. Now, camels don't care what they are carrying. Rocks or gold makes no difference to them, only that it eventually comes off, and the sooner the better. Now, in this, the camel seems wiser than us. Now, whether we are rich in physical possessions or not, we carry all sorts of baggage, impediments to entering the kingdom of heaven. Selfishness, hubris, spiritual pride, condemnation, bigotry, both overt and subtle, hatred, self-centeredness, fear in its hundreds of guises are all examples of possessions, the things we choose to define us. These things keep us locked in the bondage of self. And living on the spiritual basis, we have become willing and ready to be free of this bondage, setting aside our possessions, the physical, mental, and emotional, performing the work daily to become and remain poor in spirit. Now remember, poor in spirit does not mean poor-spirited. Conversely, it means we have unburdened ourselves of our baggage, the things blocking us off from the sunlight of the Spirit, by a simple reliance on our Father, turning in all things to Him who has all knowledge and power, finally realizing the truth of our connection and birthright as children of the miraculous. So if you're trudging the road of happy destiny, weighed down by your possessions, cast off your pack and leave it by the side of the road. Become truly poor in spirit, weightless, cartwheeling through the needle's eye, somersaulting into the kingdom of heaven, free at last. My name is Vincent Lee Jones. You can find my videos at Miracles of Recovery, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Vimeo as well at Vincent Lee Jones, and my writings and videos on Blogger, titled The Page, Living in Spirit. Have a blessed day.